Continuing with the base, let's work a little bit with our eraser to get the texture part of it in. And I like how it's fading off. And I'm not going to do this side dark to match this. I think it'll be nice not dark, just because it'll show some like different texture. And I'm taking a chance with that, but that's okay. I mean, I'll give it a go. It's always easier to come in and go dark. It's not easy to go the opposite way. Once you put a black like that in, you can't really erase that out. So I'll experiment with the going of the light first, and we'll see how that works. And this is right, the distance between the very edge and the base of that statue it's right at my eye level, so I'm going to lift this. You know, just going back to doing this cast drawing stuff, cast drawing sounds very traditional, and again, we were drawing at the Met on Thursday, drawing at the Met class that I have. It's 5 weeks, it's really short. And it's 4 hours a day. It's perfect. I mean, if it was like 3.5 hours, it would be great. 4 hours by like it's 10 to 2. By 1:30, people start to get like a little tired. And just because it's not necessarily a really comfortable place to draw, you have to bring a chair. There are some rooms that we draw in that have no benches, and it's not necessarily easy on your body. But my point is that you don't have to do a traditional thing. You can go to we were in the Egyptian wing. There's some great stuff in there to draw, like different gold textures, different like ivory type stuff, even wood stuff, and beautiful. And if you just go in there and you practice drawing that for even 20 minutes, that is such a good exercise to do. I can't tell you how really crucial that is, and being able to draw those different textures. I like the way that this looks, and let's refine it. And let's lift up this corner, because I'm drawing the base as if I'm like maybe my head was up this high. I just lifted my whole body, and now I just lowered it. I just lifted my head up. So you just got to make a decision, because your head moves. And so my decision is to make it a little bit higher. Go over with a long line. Now this part is tough because I'm trying to not get my head into the camera. And let's go back and revisit the top. I don't like this pencil stroke that I'm using, and I wouldn't recommend it. I'm just doing it because I'm working backwards with my hand, and that's a very uncomfortable way to work. Make that skinny little lip. It almost has like a curved lip to it. A little surface plane right there that's catching the bulk of the light, this thing. Let's come back down to the fabric. Couple strands of folds. Okay, don't make the folds the way that I did here. They're all the same, like they're equidistant. You want to vary, so maybe that's an eighth, maybe that's a 16th, maybe that's a little bit more than a 16th. I'm going to go a little darker over here, and maybe do my best to have a crisp, soft edge, the oxymoron edge. Boy, this I can render for a very long time, but we don't want to do that on video. Okay, not bad. Moving around, don't get stuck. That's a little bit better. Get rid of that white. Now normally where this base touches the fabric, that would be an accent, so you go really black, but I'm not doing that. Just going a little bit lighter. Holding my pencil a very awkward way. Let's go this way. It's a little tough for me to do this. I'm trying to just give the drawing like a bit of an end without flattening the drawing out. This I'm going to work off camera a little bit, just because a logistics thing, you'd see my head. So just move around. Let's go in with the pencil now and do some striations. Even though there's no dark on the front, there's no dark whatsoever. I'm going to go a little bit darker over here. More of the detail is on this side. Okay.